Playing the Radical Latino Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air for New York's very own.
Latino is taking you to another level.
I think there's more radicals than Stevo.
Radical Latino, you're buffing it.
The radical point of views, I think his views are actually more dangerous.
He knew Spanish. They didn't know he knew Spanish. So they be talking that laga.
Yo, welcome back, my people. It's your boy Radical Latino coming back at ya. Now I'm recording pretty late, so I gotta keep my voice down. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you guys. Huge shout out to everybody that's listening. A huge shout out to everybody that is downloading. A huge shout out to everybody up in this place. Thank you very much for giving me an amazing comeback. Yes, I gave everybody a update on the podcast to see if I was going to return or if I was just going to do this as a little monthly type of thing or just once every 3 months or whatever the case is. So apparently I put a voting thing on Twitter and also, or X as you call it, and up on Instagram. If y'all don't got my handles, same thing on Instagram and X, radical_Latino_. And everybody said weekly, everybody said bi-weekly. So as of now, I'm going to do it bi-weekly due to the schedule that I got going on. It's pretty hectic. It's pretty crazy. So that's the main reason why I'm doing it like the way I'm doing it. So it's going to start being bi-weekly. Yes, your boy is back. Yeah, you're, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to be doing it bi-weekly. So that's a huge shout out to y'all. Thank you very much. The first downloads for the episode actually got crazy numbers. I didn't really expect it to have crazy numbers the way it did, but it ended up having crazy numbers. I think once I released it, it was like something damn near 30 people downloaded it, and then it jumped up to 25, and then it kept on going up, and then it went down and then up again and stuff like that. So I think in total I got maybe something like 63 downloads so far. But on YouTube, this is just on the podcast. On YouTube, I released the episode. I always release the podcast episodes first, like the audio version, and then people get the visuals later on. On YouTube, that got damn near 300 views. You know what I'm saying? 300 views, 24 comments, but 370 something views. So definitely a huge shout out to everybody. Everybody was giving me, props, like thank you for coming back. Shout out to you. You should have never left. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna give you guys like a huge like I'm not gonna do it again. Things might come up, but most definitely I'm gonna be less. I'm gonna be less like I'm gonna less unproactive and more proactive, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it is what it is. So shout out to y'all. Thank you for allowing me to come back. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for listening to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Also, another huge update. I am back editing the Open Wounds movie, so definitely stay in tune for that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that I'm putting a lot of time and effort in, and also I decided to, instead of just separating the movie or the documentary as in 2, 3, 4, I'm just gonna combine 2, 3, and 4, just combine them all at once and just release it as one thing. So everything could just come at once, you know what I mean? So definitely just be patient and look out for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, with our first topic. I don't know if you guys heard, but I don't know if you guys know who this comedian is. His name is David Lucas. He is a Los Angeles comic. I kind of got introduced to him on one of these YouTube Def Comedy roast jams type of thing, and he's actually a very funny individual, to be honest. And he ended up getting some backlash, and the backlash that he got was over a joke of George Floyd. He said certain things. I'm gonna play it for you guys, and then I'm gonna give you my critique after. So let me just play it for you guys. Give me 1 second.
And you wanted to show them the reason George Floyd got his neck nailed off. Don't ooh at that joke. It's just a joke, man. I would have never kneeled on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot that nigga. That was making us look.
Let me just pause it real quick. People right now are getting pissed off, and telling him don't disrespect George Floyd. And some people, some black fans, are actually getting up and leaving. Some of them are reluctant to leave because they don't see nothing wrong with it, but most of them do. They get all emotional and stuff, and then they end up leaving. So let's keep it going.
It's called comedy, nigga. How many more black fans I gotta hear that might leave? Oh, but I got, because nigga, I was just warming up with that George Floyd. You ready to go? All right, baby. Okay. All right, you offended too, baby, with the braids? All right. You offended too? God, man, fuck. Y'all good? Or y'all about to?
Now people are talking about they want their money and all this other bullshit. Like, let's keep it going.
I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. You too, bro? God, bro? Oh, but you a little bit, right? See that? Yeah. Yeah, one more guy. Man, that nigga don't even want to go, but his ride leaving. He don't even want to go. He like, man, I don't like George Floyd either, man.
So you guys heard what he said. First of all, shout out to David Lucas. Very funny individual. I definitely laughed at these parts. Mind you, this was edited so everybody could get the gist of what he was talking about. Again, I laughed at it when he said, I never would have kneeled on him, I would have shot him. That was funny. Definitely laughed at I support Kyle Rittenhouse type of thing. I laughed at that too. He's a very funny individual. The stage of comedy is what it is the stage of comedy. It's supposed to push boundaries. It's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable, but then at the end, everybody laughs together due to the fact of irony, due to the fact that whatever the comic is saying holds some truth to it, and there's some just push to it. So I don't see nothing wrong with David Lucas making fun of George Floyd. Now, is it too soon? No, it's not too soon. It's damn near a couple of years, 4 or 5 years now? No, it's not too soon whatsoever. Now, for people who don't know who David Lucas is a conservative individual, but that's not the point. The point is that people are coming at him because he's a black individual who is saying what he's saying. Now, I saw the interview that he had with I believe the dude that used to be a rapper. Forgot his name. He talks kind of slow, but he had an interview with him, and he was pretty much breaking it down. Certain things in the black community and most of the ideology in the black community is hypocritical. And he points to those type of facts, and he makes fun of it. And he even said that the majority of his audience is white, they're not black. So granted, it is what it is when it comes to that, right? It is what it is, right? Now, the way I feel about it, the way I see it, I don't see that as a huge big deal. Now, let me just give you guys the part where I would find a huge big deal. Everybody remember Kramer when he had his meltdown in that comedy stage? He started calling people the N-word and all this other stuff. People were like, okay, where's this going? You know what I mean? Like, that punchline better be crazy. You feel me? Oh, back in the day, they would have hung you and stuff like that. So this is what I'm saying, that was not nowhere near the stage of comedy. That was somebody having a mental breakdown that couldn't handle somebody heckling him, that couldn't handle somebody giving him shit, and guess what? Comics are used to that, and part of comedy is to roast back, right? So that's an example of that was not part of the stage of comedy. That came off of the stage of comedy and went on some other shit. This, on the other hand, is on the stage of comedy, and there's nothing wrong with making fun of whoever. It doesn't matter how sensitive it is. It doesn't matter how soon it is. It doesn't matter. It's it is what it is. It's in the stage of comedy. Now, remember, jokes are supposed to push the boundaries. They're supposed to make people, some truth to it, but also the irony, and also make people laugh. Listen, there was an up and coming comic right now. There's an up and coming comic that's pretty well known. But I used to work with this guy back in back when the New World Trade Center was being constructed. Me and him used to work security together, right? And when it was being constructed, me and him were work together nights, and I'm telling you, he would just practice his comedy punchline. Some of it was whack and corny. A lot of it was really funny. And one of his 9/11 jokes was asking me who were the fastest readers in the world. And I'm like, who? He said 9/11 jumpers. They went through 98 stories in 7 seconds. Or something like that. So I laughed my ass off. It's messed up, but if you understand the nuances of it, okay, you understand why he would say that, blah blah blah. But it's still in the realm of comedy. I found that hilarious as hell. You know what I mean? Because I got a good sense of humor. You feel me? I have a good sense of humor. My thing is that when it comes to this, people get too sensitive. People get too uptight. Oh my God, you talk about George Floyd. First of all, let me just say, George Floyd George Floyd should have never died the way he did. Extremely horrible. He was a victim of someone abusing and overusing their power and thinking that they could get away with it. Hey, other black folks died at the hands of police. Who's stopping me from doing this now? You know what I mean? So this was somebody that abused their power and went above and beyond, which they shouldn't have. And they got punished, rightfully so. And they should be getting punished. Cops who abuse their power and cost people lives should be getting themselves punished. That should be definitely something. But let's be extremely honest. George Floyd was no goddamn saint. Okay? He was a degenerate criminal. We have to be honest about that. Now, does he deserve to die because he was a criminal? No. We're not no judge, jury, or executioner. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be getting and let's be, the way I see it is, I could care. First of all, I do not believe George Floyd was going to die that day because he was so high on fentanyl and he had fentanyl in his system. Yo, get out of here with that. No, I don't believe that. He died because of that damn cop. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have fentanyl in his system. He had a knee in his system. You know what I'm saying? He had someone's knee in his goddamn system, and that's the reason why he died. But again, he was not no goddamn saint. He didn't go to that damn store talking about let's read the Bible together and shit. No, he was breaking into people's houses, putting guns on pregnant women's bellies and all that other stuff. Come on now. He was a degenerate criminal. Let's be honest. He was a degenerate criminal. And there's nothing wrong about someone saying that. He was a degenerate criminal. That it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? One less person in the world when it came to that. It is what it is. But again, no one needs to die at the hands of someone who's just saying, yo, I'm just going to abuse my power. You know what I'm saying? We just have to be honest about that. And he was very honest about it. You know what I'm saying? David Lucas was very honest about it. He was basically saying, you know, he would have robbed you too. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's true. They, you know, George Floyd was not no damn saint. But it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Am I bugging? Am I saying the truth? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Now, going to my next topic, Fresh and Fit. Oh, Jesus Christ, right? Oh, man, Fresh and Fit. So recently, Fresh and Fit had a call-in show, right? Where people come in and call in and they give their grievances or they give their props to the host or whatever the case is, right? And what ended up happening was one of these little FBA goofballs, right, calls up and says that, hey guys, you ain't black, right? Talking about how Fresh and Fit ain't black because of their stance and all this other stuff, and goes into like weird FBA ideology, which makes no goddamn sense. Because now they're talking about people ain't black because they didn't build this country, or you know what I mean? We got to remember, guys, the FBA cult, the FBAs are ignorant degenerates, low lives, pieces of garbage of our society that believe any little thing that makes them feel good. You don't have to make up history to make yourself feel good, but for these dumbass individuals, yeah, you do. You gotta not only make up history, but go above and beyond and around the corner 3 times just so they can be like, oh yeah, we did do that. You know what I'm saying? So these are the people who we're talking to, and logic doesn't make sense to these individuals. You know what I'm saying? Because Fresh and Fit, they hold their own, and it's a little long. You know what I'm saying? It's like 16 minutes or whatever the case is. It's a little long, but I'm gonna just give you guys the gist of it. Let you listen to it, and then we'll be right back.
Now you're saying that we're not black. Why? Okay, so question: your basis of
You're
argument
from another country, bro.
Okay.
You didn't do your people, precious people. Most people, y'all didn't do shit to build America. We did this shit. Y'all
Okay.
didn't do shit.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
don't have a problem with.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't look. No. Hold on, real quick. I don't have a problem with immigrants coming over here making a life better. But don't come over here and sit up there and talk about the people that was responsible for your dumbass being here in the fucking first place.
Okay.
Who the fuck do y'all think
All right.
y'all
Let me
are?
ask you a question now.
Y'all, the only reason why you here is because of us. Your people in Sudan are fucked up. You're a multi-millionaire. You got 19 properties. I don't see you helping them niggas out.
Actually, I do.
Talk about my people, nigga.
Actually, I do.
My people are the ones who actually put that.
I don't need to talk about it, though.
Your people don't. Your people
I actually do.
Your father ran over here. Your father ran over here, bro.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
All right.
Your father.
Are you done talking, bro?
From a place that his
Let me address your point, because now you're just repeating your.
This is something that we have to understand. When you give some of these idiots time to talk, they'll just keep on rambling and bambling and be, talking in circles, saying the same goddamn thing 30 different ways. And it's so frustrating because these individuals are fucking retarded and idiots, right? But they keep on talking about the same goddamn thing 30, 40 different ways, right? And they just keep on talking like a single mother. And you know why? Because the majority of these dumbass individuals who are the FBA cults were raised by single goddamn mothers. That's why they talk and have the little nuances and they have those little emotional outbursts the way they do, because they were raised by single mothers, and that's what they copied. These are just single mother degenerates. I'm saying it's so frustrating, but let's keep it going.
Yourself,
same, bro.
Now you're just repeating yourself.
You know, we're not the same, bro.
Okay.
We're not the same.
So
we're not the same.
So let me get this straight. Your basis of argument of saying that we are not black is because we are not from this country is what you're claiming, correct?
I'm saying that you niggas is not responsible for building this country. You're not descended from slaves of this country. You come from a different country. You have a different culture.
Let me ask you a question
speak
now.
a different language.
Hold on.
We're not the same.
Hold on.
Like
Hold on, bro.
Puerto Rican and
Shut
Mexican
the fuck up.
are not the
Yo,
same.
be quiet, bro. You just talk too much, man.
Bro, like I'm not. Hey, look, bro. I'm
You
not
just
one of
yapping.
these bitches, bro. Don't talk to me like that.
Fuck
I
up,
got
nigga.
you. I'll be quiet. Don't talk
You
to
on
me
my
like
shit,
that.
man. Like, yo, you just talking too much now. Like, I'm trying to.
All right, bro. Like,
okay,
let's chill out with that. Though.
You're here as a fucking guest, man. If I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is, then be quiet when I'm talking to you, because now you're just repeating yourself, saying the same shit. Well, y'all didn't build up this country. Your father ran over here. Blah blah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, guys? Come on now.
Blah. Like, we're not even getting. We're not getting any new information. So let me understand this correctly.
Okay.
You're claiming that we are not black because we're not from America, correct? Is that your claim?
No, yeah. You're not descended from slaves. You didn't. Your ancestors didn't build this shit. My people built this shit. Your people didn't.
Okay. Now let me ask you
Go
this: these slaves that you're descendants of, where did they come from?
I don't exactly. We don't fucking know. Y'all know.
Bunch of idiots. Did you guys just hear that? Did you guys just hear that? For the descendants of slaves that you come from, where did they come from? Oh, we don't know. And these dumbass individuals really believe that they're native, part of America. They really believe that they're native, but yet they don't have no goddamn native culture to go back to. They don't have no goddamn native language, nor do they have a name for the goddamn native tribe. They don't have none of this, but they say it proudly like a bunch of morons. Oh yeah, we're native. We don't know. We didn't even come from Africa. Come on now. Let's stop it.
Oh no. Answer the question, bro. Hold on. No. I really want to understand this. Your whole basis of saying that we're not black is because we're allegedly not from here. So let me ask you this: the descendants that built this country up that you claim, where did they come from?
Where did your people come from?
Where did your descendants that built this country come from?
Tell us, caller. I don't know.
They came from Africa.
Africa?
They came from Africa.
What part? What part of Africa?
They came from Africa.
What part of Africa?
They came from Africa.
Africans are different. What part?
What? Bro.
What part of
They
Africa?
came from various.
Fam, they came from West Africa. It's very easy. This is Googleable. Just go to Google and they'll let you know. They came from West Africa. It's not that hard to figure this shit out. They came from West Africa. And that's enough from this goofball. Hold on. So the reason why I even played that was because now these individuals, and this is the stupid ass argument that I keep on hearing. Oh, you guys are not black. And it's so funny that these individuals claim someone is not black because they're going against their own narrative. So black folks, certain black people have this own narrative and have this own ideology. And if you go against it, you're not black anymore. But when you were with them, oh yeah, you were black, which makes no goddamn, it makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It's stupid and idiotic. You know what I mean? You mean to tell me an immigrant, or not even a black Cuban, it's not black because they're not voting Democrat, they're voting Republican. Oh, you're not black no more. That is so stupid. That is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. And these are what the FBA, dumbasses actually believe. You know what I'm saying? This is what the FBA dumbasses actually believe. And you heard it yourselves. Oh, where did you guys come from? Your ancestors came from where? Africa? I don't know. Like a dumbass. You know what I mean? It makes no fucking sense. It literally makes no sense. Now, they want to, these individuals want to claim, yo, you didn't build up America. First of all, black Americans didn't even build up America. They only built up the 13 colonies, yes, economically. But that economics didn't go so far. There was other white individuals that came in, made wealth for themselves outside of slavery, made wealth for themselves, and then started expanding and building America. And other people came into that too. Asian individuals, Latinos, and everybody else. They came in right after and started building and putting their things and their claims into America that made it what it is. So let's stop that bullshit, because the thing is, they claim all this stuff and then with no proof. And the only proof that they got is in those like 13 colonies. That's about it. Those 13 colonies were in, let's be honest, America's economic system wasn't even that powerful at that time until like, I believe World War II, World War I or World War II. After that, that's when America became an economic powerhouse. Before that, no, we were like number 5 or something. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be real. We have to be real about certain things. You know, we want to just dilute history and dilute ourselves from just bringing up fake bullshit just so we could feel good. No, come on now. It is what it is. We gotta really call out the BS. You know what I'm saying? We really gotta call out the BS. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. You guys agree, disagree, and all that. Let me know. Now, going to my next topic, the immigrants attacking NYPD police. Oh my God, this is exactly what I told you guys from the last podcast. You guys are gonna start hearing, oh man, immigrants are doing this, immigrants are doing that. This is what happened with immigrants. Oh my God, like you guys are gonna start seeing a bunch of news articles where immigrants are killing people and doing this and doing that and all this other stuff, because right now it's a hot topic and we have to be classified as a criminal class. Latinos especially have to be classified as a criminal class because we're the face of immigration. Let's be completely honest. Let's be honest. Immigration could be anybody outside the United States. Why are Latinos the face of immigration? That's done racially. That is done purposely so we could be looked at as a other, as a foreign individual type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that we have to understand. And in order to dehumanize Latinos, what do they end up doing? They end up in the media. What do? They have to reclassify us as a criminal class. They have to reclassify us as this individual is coming in and committing murders and all this other stuff. This is what the media does, and this is what white supremacy is. And this is something that we have to understand as Latinos. This is gonna get way worse. I'm telling you, this is gonna get way worse. Remember when Trump was coming up, and then the first thing he said was, and I'm gonna stand by that was a racist statement that he said, talking about Mexicans are coming in here, they're criminals and all this other bullshit, when that's really not the case. But that was a racist statement. You know, I could care less what people believe, but that, to me, that was a racist statement. What ended up happening? Everybody ended up calling Latinos criminals, rapists, and all that other stuff. And when the wall talk started coming up, what do people do when they don't agree with a Latino? They want to antagonize somebody. What do they do? Build that wall. That's a racist statement. That right there is a racist statement. So, of course, they're gonna go to that because a racist individual is gonna understand. They're like, okay, I'm gonna antagonize this person. Whatever, right? So this is what it is, right? And we're gonna start seeing more and more and more of that because they want. And it doesn't really matter if we're a citizen or not. We're Latino. They're gonna see us as an other. They're gonna see us as a unhuman, uncivilized, that don't have papers, regardless if we have papers or not. They're gonna still see us as that, and they're gonna be like, build that wall. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna see us as, because it doesn't really matter about immigrants in reality. Because if we really want to talk about immigration, the majority of immigrants are Asian individuals that's coming to this country. Asians are the ones that's coming here. Asians are the ones that are coming here in the boatloads, and they're bypassing Latinos in numbers and even Europeans in numbers. The second largest individuals that come here are Europeans. The third largest is Latinos, and then comes Africans. But we have to understand, why are we being the face? Because guess what? In the racial hierarchy of things, blackness is bad. Okay, America said, all right, we already got blackness as bad. We got that shit in our own backyard. Over there, further in our backyard, these are brown individuals. Let's attack them and then become the face of illegal immigrants. And guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? We're going to start seeing a lot of anti-Latino sentiments. We have to start being prepared for that. We really have to start being prepared for that. And we have to start being real and knowing that once those type of things start happening, guess who's the victims? Guess who the victims are going to be? Guess who the victims are going to be? It's not going to be black folks. Black folks are going to be with the racists. There's a lot of black folks right now speaking just like racists. So guess who the victims are going to be? Ain't going to be Asians anymore. It's going to be Latinos. And I bet you $100 there's not going to be no Latino hate crime bill that's going to come out or anything like that. I'm telling you right now. And if you go online, the biggest individuals that are getting all the most hate are Venezuelans and Mexicans. But to these individuals, they don't care because they're all Latino anyway, and they all look the same. So that's y'all one big family. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that we have, familia, I'm telling you, gente, we have to understand this. We have to understand this and understand that we're living in like really dangerous times right now. And this is the type of thing that is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of thing that is going to happen. And this is the type of thing that we have to start looking out for. We have to start looking out for this, and we have to start, being worried about it. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. If you guys agree, disagree, let me know. Now, going to our main topic, is it still racist to support Trump? Is it still racist? I don't know. There's a lot of individuals now, even in the pro-black sector, that were, first of all, calling Trump a white supremacist, breaking his little speeches down, all of this other stuff. But now they're having another like point of view. They're like, yo, y'all should support Trump because of, guess what? These immigrants and all this other stuff. So is it still racist to support Trump? Are you still pro-black, but yet support Trump? I don't know. Because there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me be very, very clear. I didn't vote for Biden or Trump. I left this joint alone. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe there was a little, mishandling of elections. And I do believe that Trump actually won. But it is what it is. That's conspiracy theory, whatever. Okay, sure. Like, we don't see this happening before when George Bush got into office and then we found a bunch of ballots in the oceans of Florida, right? Okay, whatever. Let's pretend that didn't happen either. Now, what I will say is that certain things that Trump did was racist. I am going to chalk that up to that. Was racist. Throwing, paper towels at Puerto Ricans. Come on now. Calling Latinos, rapists and criminals. Come on now. I don't really care about the whole deporting people type of thing. I could care less about that because it is what it is. Every country does it. Fucking Mexico does it way more to Guatemalans than anything else. So, every country does that. It is what it is. And I always said, I'm not for or against immigration. You know what I mean? So, under his watch, they were giving immigrant women, they were performing hysterectomies. So this is the type of thing that we're watching. And I'm like, yeah, no, my man racist. know what I'm saying? My man is racist under his watch. You know, that's not something that I'm down with, you know. But there also is something good, you know, the Patriot Act. He took that off. It came right back when Biden came. For those who don't know what the Patriot Act is, the Patriot Act basically violates almost every other civil rights or a liberty of rights that we have, you know, in possession. Just Google it, what the Patriot Act is. It came after 9/11, and we thought it was such a good thing, but no, it wasn't. But he did certain good things. You know, the economy was pretty much back on track. We could pretty much, you know, we thank Obama for that as well, because in reality, a president isn't going to really do that, all that, you know. He really didn't did such a good job with the whole COVID, but it is what it is. So my main thing is, in the beginning, he's racist, but now the same individuals who are talking about his racism shit feels like they're getting paid by the opposition. It feels like they're getting paid and they're getting a check for saying, hey, look, don't call this individual racist anymore. He's not racist. He's actually pretty good. It's so weird because, like I said, a couple of a couple of years ago, these same individuals, right now, they're talking about support Trump. This is the last stance. There's a goddamn little empowerment monkey, right? Which is kind of weird, but whatever. Empowerment monkey out here talking about he's pro-black and all this other bullshit. And this is not me being fucking calling this person a monkey. It's a fucking monkey puppet. It's a legit monkey puppet, you know? Talking about empowerment. It's a little weird that that's a monkey, because I kind of see the nuances that this might be a suspected, but whatever. And this individual made a video about, yo, we should be supporting Trump and all this other stuff because this is the last stance for white supremacy and we gotta support Trump, this and this and that. Yo, what happened to empowerment? What happened to we gotta be, you know, we gotta be righteous and do for our own and all that other stuff. Like, well, whatever happened to that? You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to you know, we gotta vote for our own. And mind you, the reason why certain Latino groups, certain LGBT groups got what they got during Obama, I'm gonna be real about it, is because these groups put in money in these little PACs, and they got what they got when they gave them money to these politicians. Hey, guess what? You guys want the same goddamn thing? Well, put your money where your mouth is. Simple as that. But no, certain individuals want to cry and whine and all this other stuff. I don't know, but let me know. Is it still racist to support Trump? Let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.